I see some Trump stuff here.
Yeah.
How long have you been a Trump supporter?
Since 2016, I actually really didn't like him. I thought, he was and all that stuff. But when I started looking at his speeches and I started seeing that the things that people post in social media sometimes get manipulated, and the way that he says stuff, it's just the way he says it it's real, he's authentic. So I started looking at more of his speeches and started seeing more of the bills he started passing, and then I noticed that he was actually doing what he's doing for us, the American people. And ever since then, ever since 2016, I just hardcore Trump fan.
So what are some of what's a really good policy or something he's done that's made you super proud of him?
Oh wow, that's a tough one. Well, I like the whole situation with the wall. I like that's a big thing to me, because a lot of people like to argue, well, we don't need a wall, well, this and that. I think people feel safer when they have a gate around their house or walls around their house. So I think, as our country, we should protect our country, and do. I also like what he's done with the economy. We have the lowest unemployment rate for all minority groups across that we've ever had.
Huge, right?
Huh?
A huge, right?
But he's we have the lowest unemployment rate for women. It's just a bunch of stuff that he's done that I personally like. The way he speaks, the way he's made relations with North Korea. We had them testing to see if they could bomb us a couple years back. He went over there, first president to ever go and talk to Kim Jong-un. Boom, it's settled. It's just, and then on top of that, I look at what's going on the Democratic side, and that's just completely, I don't want nothing to do with that.
Right?
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that. So it's just, he represents my beliefs more, and the way he carries himself and speaks for the people of this country, I absolutely love it. It speaks to me.
Amazing.
Personally, yeah.
I love it. So this is what happens when someone who may have a thought about Trump from the mainstream media. Would you say that that's maybe where you got your perception of him at the beginning?
Of course, and from friends and from people who would just tell me, oh, look, he's and I would just follow. I had teachers that would tell me. So until it took, me actually going and finding out myself, and that's what I think we should all do, is go and find the opinion ourselves instead of just following what other people tell you.
I just noticed your shirt too. You're all decked out. You're like, I'm here. I'm a Trump supporter. Do something about it.
I got that hat too, but I just didn't wear it today.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you feel nervous going out in public and wearing that?
No, not at all. I've had more people tell me positive things, and I've had people tell me this whole idea that you get attacked or stuff. That's nonsense. It happens.
Well,
it happens, sadly.
Happens to me.
Yeah.
But whatever. The party of women's rights, they attack me as a woman. But I'm very proud of you and everybody supporting Trump. I think a lot of people are scared to right now. These people aren't. If you guys can do it, anybody can do it. I think a lot of people are scared to voice their support. One more thing. What do you think about the Black Lives Matter riots going on in our country? Do you have an opinion one way or the other?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think the riots are the answer. I don't think violence in any way, shape, or form is the answer. I don't. They're trying to go against violence. I don't think that we should be going against violence with more violence. You get what I'm saying? There's certain ways to go about things. They use the argument, well, we're fed up. We've tried other ways. I think that I think the only way to truly make change is, if you look at when Martin Luther King, back then it was harder for people of color. It was harder for people to get past certain things, and the way they did it was peacefully. You get what I'm saying? So they say, oh, well, peacefully doesn't work. That's a lie. It does work. You just have to know how to do it. You have to know how to apply it to our generation and our people. You get what I'm saying?
They didn't even give themselves a chance to be peaceful. The first day of protests in Minneapolis, they tore down and burnt down the police precinct. They didn't even get a chance.
Right.
They didn't give themselves a chance to be peaceful. So, yeah, thank you for your time. Do you have anything else to say to the audience?
No, just, do your own research and figure out your own opinions. That's all I can say.
Perfect. Do you want to say anything? Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I hope I didn't hog it up too much, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Go to libertyhangout.tv right now to watch Kaitlin Bennett Uncensored. Not only will you get to watch exclusive content from me, but you'll get to say you stood for the truth, you stood against radical leftism, and you stood up for America. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and share, hit that subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you want to support my work, you can become a patron at patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett and receive cool perks like an autographed photo from me in the mail each month. Or you can go to KaitlinBennett.org and get up to 75% off and free shipping on supplements and merchandise to support my work and start living a healthy life. My favorite product is Turbo Force because it gives me all the energy I need to make it through a long day of doing interviews. There are tons of other health supplements you can choose from to keep your body healthy during these uncertain times. And check out the website banned.video to see uncensored content from conservative creators that have been erased from social media.